Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Kimberly. I'm a part-time reseller. Platforms like Poshmark, Curtsy, sometimes Mercari. I want to say eBay because I've recently made a sale, but like I actually haven't listed anything new since then. So, you know. Anyway, today is a very small haul. I went to Goodwill. I went to Goodwill on November 10th, and I'm filming this at 2 o'clock in the morning on November 24th. So it's been like 2 weeks since I've been there. And to be honest with you, I remember feeling like this day was a struggle. However, like most of the stuff that I got was on was part of their half price sale, except for two items. Both of them were men's items. But I still think it was worth it. Let me show you what I got. Goodwill has been hit or miss lately. It's either been a big miss and I'm only picking up like 1 or 2 items, or I feel like I'm finding really good items, but maybe not a lot. Which, you know what, that's okay, because the small thrift that I go to, I feel like that's where I'm getting the bulk of what I'm buying. We're going to start with something I picked up for funsies. So I think this is hysterical. So they had this, and I don't know if you guys recognize this, but I know that this was at the Dollar Tree. They had a $2 price tag on the Dollar Tree item, and luckily it was the color of the week, so I picked it up for $1. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not paying more than what the Dollar Tree would sell their thing that I know is from the Dollar Tree, because I remember this one, and I missed out on it because the one, I remember like looking at it going, oh, I need to pick that up, and then forgetting, so I was really happy to see this. Just because I love Halloween stuff. Okay. That's not getting sold if you couldn't tell. So up first, we have, well, for the clothing and the reselling stuff, we have a Life is Good t-shirt. Go. It is a size large. This is the men's Crusher tee. And it is happiness comes in waves. I love the message on it. I love that it's a size men's large. They had it listed for $4.49 and it was half price. They actually had this listed as a women's tee instead of a men's, but I'm not complaining. Life is Good is hit or miss. It has definitely, it used to do a lot better, but I still pick it up if I can get it that cheap. For like, what was that? It was $2.25. I mean, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. Next up, again, this was half price. They wanted $4.49, and this is a brand I've never heard of. However, there's a reason I picked it up. First of all, it's called Back in the Saddle. It is a size large, and it is a button-down floral top. One of the reasons I picked it up is because it has like the pearl snap buttons, and it is the snap buttons. And Back in the Saddle, I'm pretty sure is one of those horse riding companies. Now, this is obviously not something you would necessarily think of for horse riding. However, it's still giving me those vibes in a lot of ways. So I figured, why not? And it's cotton, and you can tell that it's that nice, like, on the farm, on the ranch. I don't know. I lived in Texas, and I shouldn't say things like that, but like, this is what it reminds me of. So, and there was a second one, which kind of made it easier for me to pick them up because they were half price, so they were $2.25 with the discount, and they're both the same size, same brand, just 2 different floral prints. Again, this one also has the pearl snap buttons. You can't really tell, they kind of blend in, but I was like, you know what, for $2.25, I'm going to give them a try. I'm not going to lose money on them, and again, I should be better about checking comps, but in this particular store, it's very hard. You kind of have to be in certain areas of the store, and when it gets really busy, it's not something that's easy to do. And I shop every Sunday. I go on Sundays because I don't really get to go there any other time of the week, so it's one of those things where I'm like, I have to make an informed decision. So if it's something I'm really curious about, yes, I will, you know, go to that window, look it up. I've done that. But for something like that, for $2.25, I'm not going to be losing money. Next up, this was was this one of the clearance? This is one of the items I paid full price for. $8.49, and it is Polo by Ralph Lauren. It is a size medium, and it is a button down, and it is such a pretty print, and it's 100% silk. So I feel like it had a lot going for it. I love the print, the paisley. It's very colorful, button down. Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren can, you know, it has its fan base, and 100% silk. So here for it. Next up, we have Cuffees. This is a men's Cuffees. Cuffees is a Cape Cod brand, and again, I paid up for this, so they wanted $6.49, but I had 5% off, so it was $6.17. And this is just a Cape Cod sweatshirt. It's a men's. The thing is that this brand kind of has been doing well for me. I only pick it up if it's a more substantial piece. I tend not to pick up the t-shirts unless I can get them very cheap, but especially for one of these sweatshirts, yeah, this has kind of become bread and butter for me. I like to have them in my closet anyway. Next up, this was also clearance, so, or half price, so $4.49, so it was $2.25. This is NFL Team Apparel size large, and it is just a women's Patriots t-shirt, a very fitted tee. I like to have sports things in my closet as well. They sell. They may sit, but if they're that cheap, I'm okay with it because they will end up selling. All right. This, they wanted $14.99, but this was another half price item, and the reason I picked it up is in excellent condition. It's the brand Azazi. It's a size A12, which is their size 12. Usually that means this is not like a custom. If it says C12 or anything like that, it means it's custom. This means this was off the rack kind of fit. I loved the pink. It has this detail, flowy detail. It's a beautiful maxi length bridesmaid's dress. And I have been doing really well selling this brand and their bridesmaids dresses. I've even sold them flawed. I recently sold a flawed blue bridesmaid dress. And by flawed, I don't mean like a pull. I mean, it had like stains in the bust. And I sold it for $35. I got it for $5 from one of the thrift stores and flipped it for $35. So anytime I can get these for under $10, I will actually pick them up if they're in very good condition. This one was in very good condition. The other one, the flawed one, I didn't realize it had that flaw until I made it home and was photographing it, because there was this ruching at the bust, and it was kind of like hidden in the folds of the ruching. It's kind of a bummer because I really thought I could have gotten $50 for it, because it was like, it kind of gave me Cinderella vibes because it was that beautiful blue. And so I was like really bummed when I realized, oh, you are not getting $50 for that. But the fact that I got like $35, pretty impressed. And the last piece in this small haul, this was also on sale, half price. So this was $3.75, and this was one of those ones where I almost didn't pick it up, but like, it's on sale, it's half price, why not? This is ASOS. I don't normally pick this brand up, but this was an ASOS size 4, and it is this gorgeous dress. So it does have like this cut out detail, so I'm pretty sure it's like a cold shoulder style. And it is this ombre effect, white to dark pink at the bottom. Beautiful like embroidery detail. It has these little pom-pom detail. I just thought this was such a pretty dress. I kept hemming and hawing about it, but for $3.75, I'm not going to leave a midi length dress like this behind, especially since it's in excellent condition. I saw no damage, and I figured, you know what, even if I do have to sit on that, somebody's going to want that. But let me know what you think. Would you pick these items up? What are you finding in the thrift store, and what have you started to pick up that maybe you didn't pick up before? For me, it is definitely the bridesmaids dresses. I'm picky about them, but if I can find them for under $10 in excellent condition like this and a good color, I'm picking it up. But let me know your thoughts, and what are you guys picking up that you guys maybe haven't been picking up before. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.